Hey, Megan. Really glad to have you. I don't know if you remember. Well, hold on one second. There, now I'll sound more like a real person. Good to have you, Megan. So happy to see you. I don't know if you remember Lori. She was going to be coming tonight, but can't make it, unfortunately. So, yeah, I'm going to give people a few minutes to come in. If you have any questions for me, you can drop them in the chat. Yeah, okay, right. You're from Minneapolis. I remember. Is it snowy there? It snowed a bunch today here. We had a bunch of nice weather the last couple weeks. It was warm even. And then, yeah, today there was like a pretty light flurry. Lord Buckleton, good to see you. Thank you for joining. Happy to have you. Unexpected guest. Really good to have you here. So as people are trickling in, I'm just going to talk a little bit about what I'm doing tonight. This is my first live stream ever. I've never done anything like this. I am very nervous, but I'm also very excited. This is super cool. And just the fact that there's anybody here is really cool to me. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play 3 songs. I'm gonna start with my latest single, Blackbird, and I'll talk a little bit about Blackbird. You guys can ask me any questions. Drop those in the chat. Whatever you want to know about it. Anything you want to know about me as an artist, that's good too. Megan, I know you dropped in a question. You emailed me a question, so I'll answer that. And then I'm gonna play a couple other songs, and there's gonna be a surprise song that none of you have heard, except for Delph, who is also here. So, hello, Ricky. Good to have you too. Yeah, I think I'll start at 8:05. In the meantime, I can introduce you to my guitar. This is an Ibanez hollow body. I call her Nilla because there's some sort of chemical on her that smells like vanilla. So it was the obvious choice. I got her fixed up this last week. She's sounding really nice. New strings. I think they adjusted the neck. A bunch of really nice stuff. She's sounding really good. I'll introduce you to my APC. You're going to see me start songs from here and play with a couple effects. It's got a nice little light board. Let me show you. You can toy with it like that. Real cool. And then I've got a guitar pedal down here at the bottom. So, yeah. All right, I think I'm going to start. Let me just grab some water. You're going to hear a little bit of a whooshing sound at first, and crackling might happen on occasion. Forgive me for that. There's nothing I can do. Yes, they are very nice guitars. I agree, Megan. I can introduce you to the others at some point. Okay, I'm going to start with Blackbird. Here goes. Closing down, and this waking life of love keeps to searching around in a dream. As the days get cold, head underground now, but see the clouds, they are silver crowns. Nothing gonna bring us down. Blackbird headed south. Playing lost and found, wasting precious time to look horses in the mouth, picking seeds, 'cause you wanna pull the stitching out now, but nothing's found until we till the ground, our little hearts beating out. Keep to looking out, whoa, whoa, Blackbird headed south. As the greens come out, with unsteady streams of dreams flowing from the fount, come to me. All the ways you go, so full of doubt. Please believe you are my little wing, never gonna let you drown. Well, it's you I found, whoa, whoa, the Blackbird headed south. Well, it's you I found, whoa, the Blackbird headed south. All right. Okay, cool. Oh my God. All right, that was exciting. I'm getting a message saying that some of you might be experiencing buffering. Sorry about that. I don't know if there's much I can do. I think I'll work on that for next time. Hopefully it's not too bad for you all. Julianne, so good to see you. Thanks for joining. So my first stream ever, and it's so nice to have you here. You're the queen of this, so we'll have to talk. So Blackbird, let me talk a bit about that. Blackbird is perfect for this time of year. I wrote it, I think, around this time of year, or started to about 6 or 7 years ago, when the weather was getting better. I was going through kind of a tough time, and I did want to write something upbeat, but I also wanted to write something, that feels like someone is going through something. And that person was me. And I was trying to, the lyrics are sort of abstract. I just wanted to convey the feeling of optimism that comes with spring. And I think it did a pretty good job. The song definitely feels like the sun is coming. So if any of you are dealing with anything, I hope the song can help you out. Or if you know someone dealing with anything, I could hope it can help them out. Oh, you guys are too kind. Oh my God. I'm watching the comments. I love it. All right, there was a question. Megan had asked me a question. Let me go pull it up. 1 second. Yeah, so my musical influences. Really good question. There's a lot. I think it ranges from sort of singer-songwriter, folk singers to, like modern indie, like indie-tronica acts. I can tell you that the reason I started writing songs is because of a singer-songwriter, folk singer from Texas named Townes Van Zandt. He's just a phenomenal, or he's dead, but he was a phenomenal storyteller. And it's just something about there's this live performance. Actually, it's on my wall. I can send you all a picture at some point. It's a live performance of him at this small place, the Old Quarter in Houston, and it's just this brilliant performance of him and his guitar. And it's just that I heard that, and I knew I needed to try and emulate something like that, writing songs and tugging at the emotions like that, painting pictures. Other big influences, I mean, I'm really into guitar. I was really big into rock guitar for a while. I love Stevie Ray Vaughan. Led Zeppelin is one of my favorite bands. Modern influences, I'd say, LCD Sound System, things like that. But my roots are in folk, so, Blackbird really is that. Okay. Max wants to know about the effects. All right, let me play True Gold, and I'll talk about the effects after that. Just going to tune up 1 second. Okay, we are good to go. All right, so True Gold. That was my previous single, the hit.
Letting the sun in Sisyphus, but I'm meant for something. Watch a roller goes down the mountain, same as yesterday. Cat map on the ocean prowling, going out, gonna find that darling. Looking up, but I'm sinking, no. They always say, hey, have you a ball? Try to feel it, babe. But in my bones, hey, I always come to feel the same. We never change. True gold, and I don't even seem to know if I can reach you. True gold, and I don't even seem to know if I can reach you now. No. So I go where the neon's humming, put my hooves on the drinks they're pumping. Going to them really, no, it's just a game. And the lowlights feel like a promise, painted face in the hips of a goddess. In the emerald chasing ghosts. They always say, hey, have you a ball? Try to feel it, babe. But in my bones, hey, I always come to feel the same. We never change. True gold, and I don't even seem to know if I can reach you. True gold, and I don't even seem to know if I can reach you now. If I can reach you, if I can reach you now. If I can reach you.
Oh, yeah. There she goes. I hope the quality's been working out for you all. I think Julianne said it was. Oh, Lori, you're here. Good to have you. Lori from Vegas. She's been a good fan for a while now. Really glad you could make it, Lori. Hope everything's going all right with you. Hope you got to see some of that. Actually, yeah, Lori had a question that she sent me an email about. She wanted to know dream spot to perform. The Red Rocks venue, if I remember right, it's in Colorado. It's like an open air amphitheater that's built into like the side of the mountain, and it's not like the huge Madison Square Garden place, but there's something very, I don't know, there's something very like vaunted about that place. It's amazing, and the sound quality just would be amazing, and just to be in an open space, sort of in this elemental place with people in the desert. It just sounds awesome. Yeah, I would love to play there someday. So, aw, thanks for that, True Gold. Yeah, thanks for the love. The True Gold music video is pretty great. Close to 1,000 plays already. I'm very excited about that. That's super cool. Okay, let me prep for the next song. I've got a bit of an outfit change, so 1 second. Ta-da. Max, I think you asked about effects. It was about the guitar. Let me check. Oh yeah, the effects on. Okay, so the pedal for Blackbird. So I've got this, I don't know if you all can see it. Let me pick it up. Let me show you. Can you see? I can't bring it out too much. It's an amp simulator and a pedal simulator. So it's got a bunch of famous amps in it, a bunch of famous pedals, and it simulates them all, so I don't have to buy all of them, and I don't even have to get an amp. I can just go directly into a PA system, which is awesome. Less gear. So I can show you different things. Right now there's reverb on this one. There's a little bit of distortion going on, and I think that's just coming from the amp though. And then there's a bit of EQing and compression. Nothing too fancy. Some of the other ones though I get really fancy. I put a lot of delay and things like that, so I get to play with it. Okay, world premiere. I'm gonna do a song that I haven't released yet. I haven't even finished the song yet, but I'm very excited to perform it because I think it's a lot of fun, and it's gonna give you some indication of the route I'm gonna be taking with my music going forward. Yeah, I'm very excited. It's called 2 Feet, and yeah, I'm happy to have you all here to hear it.
Uneasy, I'd lost myself again. Went on replay and found myself to blame. I know what I need, and it all comes back to me. And I know when it beats that my heart rolls out with a scream, that I'm on my own 2 feet, and I know that I got it all. That I'm on my own 2 feet, and I know that I got it all. I'll say it again, I'm done sleeping, the days tick-tock away. I'm in season, no need to be afraid. Well, I know what I need, and it it all comes back to me. And I know when it beats that my heart rolls out with a scream, that I'm on my own 2 feet, and I know that I got it all. That I'm on my own 2 feet, and I know that I got it all. That I'm on my own 2 feet, and I know that I got it all. That I'm on my own 2 feet, and I know that I got it all. Da 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 da. Cause I'm on my own 2 feet, and I know that I got it all. Cause I'm on my own 2 feet, and I know that I got it all. Cause I'm on my own 2 feet, and I know that I got it all. I'm on my own 2 feet, and I know that I got it all. Hey, that was 2 feet. That's my new song that I haven't released yet, but I've written, and I'm very excited for the official version, which I don't know when it'll be out. It might be a while, but I think I'm going to start performing that one a lot because it's a lot of fun. Yeah, world premiere. That's right, Ricky. Thanks, Megan. I appreciate it. I'm glad you like it. Do you guys have any questions? That's it for my performance pieces. But I can talk about anything that you guys want. You let me know. I think I see one question. Good question. What are the next steps for the song? Well, the next steps, I need to fill out the production, and I need to record the vocals properly. Right now I only have demo vocals on the rough, I only have a demo. So what does that mean? It means I'll go into a studio, and I'll flesh out the instrumentation. So, there's a good drum track, but I might hire a drummer to actually play some live drums to give it more of a live feel. Then I'll probably bring in some horn players, some live horn players, because live horns really just make a song great, if the song is already good. And then I'll record vocals properly in a vocal booth, and then it'll be the mixing and mastering. So that's kind of the studio process. I think I missed the first step. The first step is fleshing out the sounds that I've chosen. So, maybe we'd pick a few more synths, or maybe we'd fatten up one of the synths a bit, give it more oomph. But the lyrics are written, and the melody is written. It's very simple, the song. I don't think there's a whole lot to work on from the arrangement perspective. So. Okay. Yeah. I'm very excited. So, unless there's any other questions, I think this was great. I loved this. Thank you all for coming. Thanks for the support, guys. Lori, I'm so glad you can make it. It means a lot. I know you had other things going on, but, life didn't get in the way of my performance. Okay. On that note, have a great night, everybody. Happy Sunday, and have a really great week. We'll talk soon. See ya. There's one question. Okay. Corbucci. Okay, so I just formed a band because I want to start playing live, and it's going to be me and 3 musicians. There's a drummer who's played on some of my songs. There's my producer Josh, who's going to play like some secondary instruments. He'll play like bass, guitar, maybe some synth. And then there's a sax player who is going to be performing with me, which is I'm very excited about. In the studio, it depends.
I always work with Josh. He's the guy who helps me attain my vision for the song. But then, there's 2 horn players I've brought in before. I'm not performing with them, but they're professional jazz players in town, and they're professors as well. And they have performed on 4 or 5 songs. They're definitely going to perform on this one. And the drummer, if we use a drummer, we don't always use a drummer. The drummer, James, is the other, he's the guy I use. So he's a professional drummer here in Ottawa. So those are the ones. Oh, and there's a pianist, but he only featured on 1 song. So, there's this, Ottawa's got a fairly tight-knit music community, so, I'm probably going to find other musicians to start using for songs, if I need them here and there. Just kind of depends on what kind of song I write, so. Yeah, and the live show is coming. It's going to be in April for the people in Ottawa, and for the people not in Ottawa, it's going to be, I'm probably going to live stream it. I'll make sure you get a link to that. It's going to be probably like this. That'll be a first for me, live streaming a live show, and it's also very exciting. I haven't performed live in 6 years, so I'm stoked. It's going to be awesome. I'll have a whole band. It's really cool. So if there's no other questions, I know I maybe rushed it a bit at the beginning, but I'll give you all a minute or 2. I think actually, no, this is a good time to cut it. Anyway, thanks so much, guys. Love you all. You were amazing. That's my bow. Have a good night.